Well, I think when you play a team like Baylor, it's not so much worrying about our players' mindset. I mean, there's so much respect for the type of program that Baylor's had for several years. Our guys aren't immune to college basketball, and who has really good programs, who has really good players. And they saw what they did down in the Bahamas. So there's no trick, there's no science in trying to get our guys up for the game, and they'll be juiced. It's a matter of understanding what we have to do to defend Baylor, and then on the offensive end, taking care of the ball and being able to get good looks versus their zone.
And that zone's a 1-1-3. Is it like what you faced in 2012? Is it any different than that?
I got a bad memory. It's a little different in the sense that their personnel is different than it was back then. But we're going to have to find the soft spots in the zone, and we're going to have to make some shots, obviously, and then we got to try to rebound and get second opportunities, through our effort on the glass. But Baylor makes it tough, and they're big, and they put that 7-footer under the rim, and they've got size at every position. So it's a challenge, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
That 7-footer is number 2 in the nation in block shots. How do you go up against that kind of challenge?
I think you have to be able to take it at him. He's going to block a few. It can't lessen your mentality of wanting to get the ball to the basket. What's really impressive about their whole team is they defend at such a high level without fouling. I think they're first in the country in fewest fouls, which is incredibly impressive. So we've got to figure out a way to get some good looks. And like I said before, try to get on the glass and get second and third opportunities as well.
How do they do that? How do they defend without fouling? Is it a space issue?
Well, they have great size and really good timing. They're a very disciplined team around the basket. You're not going to get kids up in the air on shot fakes. They don't necessarily need to jump on a shot fake because they're 7 feet and 6'10". So they use their length, have great anticipation. And I think they understand when the ball gets in certain places of the floor, who's responsible for it and who's not. And, Coach Drew does a really good job of getting his kids to be disciplined and buy in.
I know going into a charged environment, sometimes the opening segment, whether it's the first media timeout or whether you like to look at it as the first 8 to 10 minutes, it's usually a pretty important stretch for the visiting team. What's your philosophy on kind of absorbing that environment and absorbing that opening rush from the
Yeah, and we talk about it too in terms of being able to handle adversity throughout the game, because you never know when it's going to come, and it's going to come. You're not going to play against the top 10 team in their building and walk in there and everything go your way. They're going to go on a 10-0 run. They're going to go. They're going to start off and you're going to get down 16-2, and being able to make sure we can take care of the ball, we make good decisions and get good shots on offense. Be us on the defensive end and not have any mental breakdowns where a guy gets wide open shot. Just be yourself. And whether we're on the Cintas floor or down in Waco, Texas, we have to be ourselves. And that's a lot about what we talked about at the end of practice today.
You worked a lot on the rebounding, and how important is the rebounding going to be in a game like this with their size?
Well, they're the best team on the glass that we've played all year, and it hasn't even been close. And a lot of people have been touting our rebounding differential, but we haven't played a really good rebounding team yet. A team that takes a lot of pride in going to the glass, a team that has the athletes and the length that Baylor presents. So we know it's a much different challenge, and our guys need to be up for it, or we're going to get crushed on the glass, and I don't want to get crushed on the glass.
Can you get out and run? Is that a way to counter their size?
Yeah, I think that you have to take the best shot you can get. If that's 4 or 5 seconds into the shot clock, if it's a layup, if it's an open three, then we got to take it. We got to be us, and we got to play fast, and we got to play attacking. We can't dip our toe in the pool. We got to jump in, and if it's an open shot, shoot it like you're in the auxiliary gym here at Xavier.
Are they a team that puts a lot of pressure on the perimeter?
Yeah, I think their length will do that. At times they'll trap out of their zone. But I think they're a team that wants to confuse you a little bit, make passing lanes tough. So we have to take care of the ball and make sure we're passing to Xavier, not Baylor, on Saturday. Thanks.
Thank you.